Okay, y'all, welcome in. Welcome in. We're jumping right into what is a love message. What is this, Jeopardy? Do some of you like watching Jeopardy? Maybe you and your person like to kind of debate one another. Now, Spirit knows this is a divine space. We only invite in and welcome in divine energy. So anything other than that is not welcome in this space. So this is going to be a divine love message. You are a divine masculine, a divine feminine, seeking your divine counterpart, okay? Now that we have that understood, let's draw a card here. Spirit, what is the energy of the collective? How do they show up to their relationship? How do they see themselves specifically in this relationship? What is the energy of the collective? Okay. Subtle is a word that's coming through. Maybe subtleties are very important to you. You might be someone who reads subtleties about your partner. Actions speak louder than words is coming through also. Now for their person, how does their person feel like they themselves show up in this connection? How does this divine counterpart feel they are showing up in this connection with the collective? Okay. Flying out. So your person has a lot of vitality. Your person has a lot of energy. For some of you, I'm hearing your person has a loud voice or they talk quickly. Yeah, Britney Spears on the split of the deck. I just feel like there's a lot of energy. Some of you could resonate with actually having a snake as a pet. Ooh, this on the bottom of the deck. All right, so things might get risque. There might be a lot of, sensual tension between the two of you. You might be willing to try new things with this person inside the bedroom and outside of the bedroom that you have never wanted to try with anyone else before. Look how this person is holding the glass. This person keeps you on the edge of your seat. They keep you guessing. There might be a lot of surprises within this relationship. It's feeling like an ooh la la kind of an energy. Okay. Let's see what we're going to talk about. All right. Yeah. So art might be significant as well. Some of you might like going to museums. That might be where you met one another. Oh, it's definitely a boom energy in this relationship. Okay. Let's leave yours turned over and let's talk about your person really quick. So this is how they feel like they show up in the situation. I mean, I didn't intend for it to be a reading like that, because this is YouTube and all, but I mean, your person is showing up like in some frisky energy, some fun energy. Frisky is the word. I don't say that. I don't know why Spirit wants to say that. Okay, look at this. A unicorn is a horse with extra potential. All right, they're giving me glitter. True love is clearly illegal in most states. This person likes to break boundaries. Now, hold up. That doesn't mean that they want to break your boundaries, all right? They're respectful. We're not talking about abuse. We're talking about love and light out here. So when we say break boundaries, it's like a boundary pusher. It's like someone who's not afraid to love you out loud, to love you their way, to express themselves. Like if they want to sing a song, they don't care if your parents are in the room. They're going to whip out the guitar and they're going to start playing that song, even if some of you had like a conservative family and that would make them uncomfortable. So that's the kind of energy I mean when this person is like, they're ready to love out loud. Like they want to PDA is something for them. Like they would like to give you a kiss out in public. And again, it's not that they're like rude or want to offend anybody else or that they're inconsiderate, but it's like they're very comfortable with themselves and who they are. And they're very expressive and they want to be very expressive towards you because they're that way in themselves and throughout their whole life. So it's coming into that relationship as well. Everyone needs that special someone who can stroke your hair while you cough with your head in the toilet. Oh my goodness. So this person is like non-judgmental. Some of you might resonating with drinking too much with this person. They might have exposed some feelings. I feel like maybe early on in the relationship, even around something like that. That's not going to be a message for everyone, but for some of you. And we are going to get messages cards from your person as well. But look at this. Oh, my. Okay, so we invited divine connections, and it's a divine connection. It's a divine connection, divinity. We have Cleopatra. And what do the Egyptian leaders view themselves as as gods, ordained by the gods to be rulers. So wow, showing up in a powerful energy and more sexual energy back here, honestly, with the cheetahs in the background. And I mean, this is divine feminine. Like, this is like the Empress card coming out for you, Cleopatra. So wow. When you are conquered, consider who wins. A queen must lead while a wife might follow, but both are diplomats. Be immortal, not defeated. But there's that word immoral again. So again, there's nothing offensive or wrong, but it's like both of you might like to, like just push the envelope a little bit. Like, again, they're bringing through that word frisky, like maybe you get frisky in a bathroom or a crazy place. And it's like, you're not there to hurt anybody. You're respecting one another, but you like to just push the envelope. You're not scheduling in your intimate time on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Okay? I mean, is this 18 up or what? I don't know. I'm saying what comes through. All right, so we got the cheetahs. We're out here fiery, fierce. Okay, let's get some more cards out. Let's start getting some messages cards, because I feel like, your person has something to say. We're going to get some tarot as well. What are the messages from collective person? I'm not going to say that song Spirit is trying to bring through. It's really too much. It's really too much. Like, I got to get out of y'all's reading. I don't even know if I should do this reading. Like, I mean, just hit like if this is your message. Just really go ahead. Go ahead and hit like if this is your message. Because I don't know who it's for. All right? It's for someone divine. I can't live up to your fantasies. Now, with this card coming out, I feel like your person wants to live up to your fantasies. Again, there's this energy about pushing the envelope. And I don't want you to think that this is a connection just purely based on intimacy, but that energy is running rampant as an undercurrent within this connection. And that's fine, because when there's a divine love, I mean, you will also be inspired in that area as well. Let's just be honest about it, okay? This card wants to come out. I look at your social media every day. So your person could be the first person to like a picture that you post, or, you always see them looking at what you have going on. Again, this is divine, so this is not stalker energy. This is just you feeling appreciated and supported by your person, because they always think what you're putting out into the world is cool. And they like looking at pictures of you. They like taking pictures of you. For someone, they're showing me someone like always be like your partner is always the person that asks to take a picture with you. And you like that because in previous relationships, like you might have had to be the person to be bringing that up all the time, and people might have been resistant to that. But this person is always ready to take the picture because look, I'm ready to commit to you 100%. I mean, you gotta like seeing that message. When this comes out, it's like, what else do you want out of a reading? What else do you want? Wow, so this person is, if this is a new relationship, they're ready to take it to the next level. If this is an older relationship, your person is still down for you. They're still excited to be around you. I mean, ask for a love message and you shall receive. This is crazy. Your person definitely wants to be doing things that make you happy, though, because with that, I can't live up to your fantasies card. Spirit just keeps saying, like, but your person wants to be there for you. They want to do that for you. And look at this. This is one of my favorite cards from this deck because it really says it all. I love your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. I love all of you. Whoa. Like I said, there's nothing else that you could want from this person. So you could definitely be feeling like this is your lifetime partner. A lot of excitement in this relationship, but also stability, also potential for longevity. Like Spirit wants to be very clear, this is not something that's just going to burn out or fizzle out quickly, because a lot of people try to say that when there's a lot of passion. That's not true. I want to get back together with you. I miss you so much. Spirit is not giving me a breakup or a separation for this. They are just saying, like, when your person goes to work, they're like, oh my God, I want to get back together with you, right? Like, I want to get back home in our space that we share. I want to meet up for our date tonight. Oh, I can't wait till I'm done with university today because I want to get back home. I can't wait to give this to you. I can't wait to take you here. I can't wait to have another experience with you. So anytime that you are physically apart for any reason, again, there's no breakup energy here. There's no separation or toxicity that Spirit is bringing through. Your person is just like, I miss you so much. Like they're showing me someone texting you while they're in an office space, right? They want to still share gifts and emojis with you and all this cutesy, funny stuff. Like they need to remain in connection with you. And they are always longing to get back together with you in the shared physical space because they're missing you so much when you're not there. Yep, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me on the split of the deck. So Spirit is bringing that through as your energy. Not that your person doesn't see you that way, but it's like if you're watching this reading, you're going to have a smile on your face and you're going to have a smile in your heart and you're going to have a smile in your soul and be like, oh my gosh, yes, this is my person. You're describing my person to a T. This is our energy. I love them so much. Spirit is showing me someone like clapping their hands together, just gleefully, joyfully, like, you know, giddy little schoolgirl vibes. All right, I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you like you deserve. This is coming out over here with I can't live up to your fantasies. Again, this person doesn't come across like a bad person. It's just they're kind of learning from you and in this relationship, and they may have legitimately grown up with bad role models, or they may feel like they've never had a relationship on this level, and they just want to show up for you in such a different way than they've ever shown up for anyone else, is really what that card is giving, because they just see you as Cleopatra, as the Empress, as someone who deserves so much. What do you think of me right now? So again, this person is really eager to please you, collective. And they want to know. This is also bringing through some kind of recent energy. Like maybe they tried something new with you or tried to like gift you something for the holidays and they're wondering like, did they pull it off? Did they make you happy? Or did you like a date that they took you on? Like there's something that they've done for you or gifted you and they're wondering like, did you really like it? What are you thinking of me? Or maybe they opened up themselves and got really vulnerable in a message, because they keep showing me that person typing out a message to you on their phone. So it's like you may have responded to them, but they really want to know, because I feel like there's a high level of vulnerability from this person, like a new level of vulnerability that they've never given to anyone else. And so they're wondering, how do you think of them after they got so vulnerable? Especially if this is a masculine. It's like for you, it might have just been a cute little message and you're like, oh, that's sweet. I knew you felt that way about me. And it's not like you like it, but it's not so much of a big deal. But for this person, they're like reading into it more and they want some feedback and some kind of reassurance, because they're like stepping into a new space of vulnerability that they've never been in before. All right, what are the other messages from their person, Spirit? This card does want to come out as well. I am so afraid of rejection that I haven't taken a risk to be with you. Yeah, so this person could be afraid like to move things further along in the relationship, or if this was someone like that you were that was their like crush energy between the two of you, it could have taken a long time for them to come forward, or they could have not come forward yet. If that's the case, then you would still be experiencing all the energy that we talked about, but more so just like as a tension, right? Like an intimate tension rather than something that you acted upon. But again, this person just really wants to be received well by you, like eager to please is what's coming through. Again, not in a codependent or toxic way, but it's just like they want to know that they're doing a good job. They want to know that they're showing up in the right way in this relationship for you. So you could give your person some feedback if they are. You've got to keep living your life. I'd hate to think you missed out because you were waiting for me. That feels very specific, like your person may have wanted you to go somewhere with your friends because they weren't able to get time off of work or show up for you or something like that. But also Spirit is bringing through a larger message that this is someone who's never going to hold you back. Again, we have that boundary breaker kind of a card there. All the respect, all the safety in the world. But this person never wants to limit you. And they might even view relationships as something that is limiting sometimes, right? Like they might view marriage as like the old ball and chain and whatever relationship they have with you, they want to make sure that they're not holding you back, not in your work life. Like if you want to be Cleopatra, because Cleopatra is a leader. She is a woman among men who is this leader, right? So you might be in your divine feminine energy and you might be, it's not masculine, but it's this beautiful feminine leadership role. Like they don't want to take anything away from you. They want you to be in your power. They want you to be in the light. They want you to step first. They want you to go first. They want you to be seen. They want other people to see you and respect you the way that they do. This is a very beautiful energy where your person just doesn't, they believe in ladies first, essentially, is what's coming through. Like in all areas, they really want to put you on a pedestal and put you first. There's too much water under the bridge. I don't know how we could ever come back from that. I feel like this person this is coming out over here. I feel like this person just doubts themselves a little bit. And this is bringing through an energy of like family history, like with I grew up with bad role models. So it's like they love you so much. Yeah, because this is on the bottom of the deck. I am a mess. I don't even know how to love myself or have a healthy relationship. So again, there's this undercurrent of like your person has all this energy and they're showing me like a little doggy jumping around, like excited when you get home at the door. But it's like they do have these fears about, they might have talked to you about it already, or it might be something that's going to come up in the relationship later. Yeah, it's like a family history thing. Their role models and like some negative relationships that they had in the past. It's nothing to do with this relationship and they just want to show up in their best way. But it's like they're worried about that. How does the collective person show up in this relationship? I'm going to use a different tarot deck, but I want to see these tarot cards out here because they're pretty. That's why. Okay, so Six of Pentacles, your person shows up as a giver in this relationship. Yes, they want to make sure that everything is balanced. They want to make sure that everything is fair. They want to make sure that everything is equal. How do you show up in this relationship? Four of Wands. So you could definitely think that this is a high-level soulmate connection with the Four of Wands. I'm not going to jump into all the labels because that can just be distracting from the message, but Four of Wands, you're showing up really as a home for this person. They're also showing me someone wanting to get their home together. Like if this person is going to come over and you're going to have dinner, it's like you're lighting candles and you're making sure everything is clean and you want your house to smell really good. They're bringing that through really strong. So scent might be something that is important to you and your person. Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's like both of you want to overcome any past energies that have been within this connection, and you want to be able to focus on the two cups that are upright in the traditional tarot deck there. I'm going to jump over to some of these messages from your person and then we'll get some tarot and start closing out this message. Okay, what are the messages from the collective's person? Spirit said to get 3 of these, so we're going to listen to Spirit. Spirit knows best, and we're going to get 3. All right. Engagement. All right, so yes, you can take it how it resonates for you. Some of you might be engaged to this person or want to get engaged to this person. Some of you might be getting tattoos that are rings, even if you don't plan on getting traditionally married. Spirit brought that through. Matching tattoos is something else Spirit is bringing through, but deeper commitment. But what Spirit was really bringing through with this is that this relationship is very engaging to this person. They're very engaged in this relationship. So when you're having conversation, they're showing me 2 people sitting on the couch and the masculine is just staring at the woman, not uncomfortably at all, but just paying you so much attention, and they truly are invested in your conversation, like more than they would be invested in their favorite TV show. Like, they really want to hear what you have to say. And it's like the two of you just link up, you click, you have a lot of things that are in common, and you respect the things that are different about one another. That just turns into a highlight and beauty and a glow, like those diamonds. Feeling like the relationship is really strong, like the strength of a diamond. Okay, we have holding on, not letting you go. Spirit is showing me the Four of Pentacles. So this person definitely wants to hold on. They want to be able to lock you in, needing you. So you might say that you need each other a lot. Insecure. Yeah, so this is popping up again. Low self-esteem, poor self-image, nervous, not feeling good enough. Okay, so this is coming through from your person's energy, right? And that's kind of what we've been seeing in the undercurrent. It's like there's this beautiful energy of your person being so excited about you and really wanting to show up for you, but they're obviously experiencing some level of insecurity or uncertainty. Again, it doesn't feel, now you always have to know your situation and take what resonates with you and leave the rest, but it doesn't feel like a level of insecurity that's like a concern, like, oh, they need to go get therapy and work on themselves and they can't be a healthy partner. It doesn't feel like that. You know, all humans get insecure sometimes, and it feels like this person really just wants to show up for you again in the best way possible, and they're a little bit anxious about, you know, are they doing it right? This could be their first serious relationship. This could be their longest running relationship. So they could be feeling like they've never got to these experiences with someone else before. So it's bringing in just a level of uncertainty. And that's normal, right? Even if you've had relationships, anytime that you're stepping into something that's unknown for you, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter about the circumstances. If you're stepping into something that's unknown for you, it's very common to get a little bit of insecurity and uncertainty. This is a beautiful card, though. Fall in love, enchanting love. It's giving that engagement energy again. This person could be wanting to birth something with you, like a business. Music is coming through again. I don't know if this person plays guitar. That keeps coming up. Someone here might resonate with that. They're wanting to drape you in their love, enchanting love, fall in love. This person is hoping that you are falling in love with them or in love with them to the same level that they are in love with you. What other messages do we have for the collective from their person? Reject. Firm rejection. This person has been rejected in the past, and that's part of what's causing their insecurity. So this person, they definitely come across as like being too much for some people, and so they're worried about that. And it's not that they're like clingy or something like that, but it's like, again, we talked about how their personality can kind of be just like a lot at the beginning, and it feels like a lot to people. And for you, maybe it's something that you like it a lot, but for other people it might have just been like, that's a lot. I don't want to deal with that, you know? So they're kind of worried about that. All right, we have reconcile coming here, resolving conflicts, letting go of the past, forget the hate. Forget the hate is really standing out here. So it's like your person might need some encouragement, that they're like, you know, just forget the haters. If someone didn't understand you before, you understand your person in this connection. If there's people hating on y'all's relationship or the way that you show up for one another, you know, you're just going to forget the haters and move forward with this in a peaceful new direction for the both of you. Let's wrap it up with some tarot from this deck. Just can't get it together here. All right, your person might feel clumsy around you too. You know, everything's not a message, and yet everything is a message. Okay? All right, so let's get some of these tarot cards here and see what's going on in this situation. Let's look at your person's insecurities really quick, because that's coming up. Why is this person feeling so insecure? Why is collective's person feeling insecure? Oh, Three of Swords. Okay. Spirit said, poor baby. I feel like your person is trying to like not pour all of this on you, but there's more to them and more to their experiences than meets the eye. Let's clarify a little more on that Three of Swords. But you know, that's some pain that they've been through, which, you know, you can't be human without experiencing some kind of pain in your lifetime. And again, it's like it's creating some kind of worry for them or fear within this relationship. Like, are you really going to like them? Are you really going to receive them? Page of Wands. There's that creative energy. Some people might have told your person a very specific message, but like they have ADHD or too much energy kind of thing is coming through. And so they're worried about all that energy that they show up to you with. What else on the Three of Swords really quickly before we move on? I feel this one. Okay, that's the Six of Pentacles again. Boom. So your person has a lot of love to give. And they give it in a very special, interesting, unique way. And they just want to be sure that, are you the person to receive it in that way? Because in the past, there have been people that have not been able to receive your person's version of love. It's like, again, they're showing that excited puppy. And some people love an excited puppy. And some people, surprisingly enough, would be upset that the puppy jumped all over them, you know, and wanting the puppy to sit down and act a certain way. That's the kind of energy that's coming through that your person has experienced in the world. Okay, so what's going on in the future of this connection? Is this person going to get past those insecurities? That's what I want to know. Is the collective person going to get past those insecurities in this relationship? Because it's a beautiful energy, so you don't want it to be distracted by those insecurities. All right, it's something that they've been working on for a while in the background, even though you don't know about it. Yep, so your person keeps a lot of their emotions hidden. It could be difficult for them to discuss some of these things. And again, Spirit is saying they don't want to kind of pour it all over you. But the Three of Pentacles is here, so yeah, it's not a go right now, but that light is going to turn green and your person is going to get over these insecurities, and they're working on it within themselves. And it may be something that gets highlighted a little bit in your relationship soon because it's coming out here, or it may be something that you've noticed. But your person is working on it and working through it. Are there any final messages that Spirit would like to give this collective from their person? Interesting read. The Chariot. Overall, Page of Swords. This person is always thinking about you. Overall, I'm going to leave it with this card because this is your person's energy. The Chariot. Their eyes are set on you. Their sights are set on you. They feel like you are a perfect match, a yin and yang, the divine masculine, the divine feminine showing up here. They want to ride off into the sunset with you with this card. And this is giving like the gypsy caravan, right? So your person does something different. They're a little bit different. They might march to the beat of their own drum. It might just be different than your family. Again, if you come from a conservative family or conservative background, they just, you know, they want to do things their way and they really want to love and live out loud, but their sights are set on you and they are determined to move forward in this relationship. Again, feeling like you guys are the perfect match. They're just really hoping that you're going to be the one to receive all the love they have to give. All right, I'll see you in another video. Take care.